Then 2017, Down on Tempest the sequel, so shit. I said what Kanye won't. Wake the fuck up and give the people what they want. Man, it's all love,
And
but
all
the
you
youth is,
freaking hear,
but the
all I
youth is
hear is from the
confused.
like the different rooms is like this dude is screaming, like, oh, oh, and this is no, bro, what is this, dog?
Yo, so James, I saw the creators of Outlast 2 took out a scene and changed it from the ending. Yeah, from the ending. Cause this is why, cause of the controversy of rape. Yep. Hey man, that's not actually the first scene, actually.
Well, nah, it's not the first thing, but what something, I don't know,
What's that
but
then?
still,
Don't like the cold?
Hold on, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the scene in a minute. I'm watching the cutscene for
Never much
Horizon.
of a different, you and I. Here, wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your
no,
name,
I
girl.
said that that dude is trying to
May
change
the
your
goddess
Dakota
wreak it
into a
back.
Virginia. Oh, what? James, if your dick has a different color, that's you need help.
Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the
You
faithless
need
old
softball.
ones who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation. Beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this. One day.
Beautiful start to this. Like, this shit looks so fucking beautiful. Look at that landscape, bro. What the hell? Yeah.
High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
What? You're wild, James.
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once!
Gotta go.
What have you done?
Specializes on women only.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only
It comes in every language.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
Cause you gotta make sure you point out the message though.
Blessing its name like it was one
I know my duty to them. And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here. And wherever you go, I will follow.
Excuse me.
It's gonna take me a minute to get used to this. But it was like that with The Witcher too. Okay. All right. Let me speak of the scene that they took out. So it's not like I'm not used to it. I'm not used to seeing it and shit like that in creepy games like that. Because you know, creepy, scary games always have that shit there, like something controversial leading along that. But I was watching it in school because I was curious, right? And so, first off, you start off with two characters in a helicopter with a pilot. The two characters, one of them is the main guy you play as throughout the whole game. His name is Blake. The second one is Lynn, that's his wife. Lynn early on gets captured by this is Christians versus heretics in this one. That's the whole story. Whole fucking story. So Lynn first gets captured by the Christians, but they do a lot of terrible things to her as well. From what I later learned from someone explaining the story to me and shit like that. They do a lot of terrible things, but there's only one thing that they did not do. And they did not rape her at all. They just brutally beat her and all that stuff, and yeah. And tortured her the entire time. So, in this final scene, the entire time the Christians are saying that they must kill the woman to stop the devil from being spawned into this world. But there's no baby. There's no baby. Nothing happened to her in that way. They just tortured her the entire time. So there's no baby. But the Christians are so brainwashed in this one that no matter what happens is that they will always treat a woman as if there's an outsider woman, as if there's a devil in her belly and shit like that. So the band scene is a part of the ending, because the creators took it out because of the controversy of rape and stuff like that, and how it would affect all the players that would play it. And so the ending scene that disturbed me, as well as anyone else who watched the leaked video of the ending scene, was that she's underground in a cave, right under mines and shit like that, like a mining area and shit like that. And so she's underground in a cave, and it shows her like chained up as well, but she's also naked, completely naked. And the priest, before the Blake could get to her, Blake had to go through a lot of stuff to get to her, okay? And I will tell you why these people are brainwashed. And so the controversial scene is that if you look to your right as you approach this cliff, and don't go down yet, if you look to your right, you see body motions of the priest raping her. And then once you go down the cliff, she's like screaming for you and saying, no, it hurts and all that stuff, and screaming out loud. I don't know how the priest, I don't know in the scene that they took out. I don't know how long the priest has had her like that and stuff like that. So because it took Blake a long ass time, like I said, to get to her. Because he had to face a whole bunch of trials and tribulations and on the way there. So I don't know how long the priest has been there, but the priest has known since halfway through the game that she's been down there, and the priest has been with her since that point. So I'm guessing it's been a long ass time that he's been down there with her, doing that, and so that disturbed me, and it made me sick in a way, and it made me want to throw up and shit. Yeah. But that's the scene they took out. Now understand this. You played the first one, right? You played the first one, right? Yeah, I think Blake dies in this one too, because from what I got from the storyteller, he confused me a little bit. First he said, I don't know if there's multiple endings in all Outlast 2. I don't know yet, because I haven't finished watching it, but I don't feel like finishing watching it now because of that bad scene that they took out and shit like that. I've already seen that, and I'm already disgusted by the game enough. So from all the things that I've been seeing throughout this whole entire game, I know it's just a game, but at the same time, it's like a disgusting, creepy ass fucking game, you know. And it makes me question what the creators are thinking about whenever they make these games. But they're supposed to make these games like that. They're supposed to make it creepy as fuck and scary as shit. But so when I was having it explained to me by someone else who figured out the whole plot, the creator did not do a good job with the story. He did not. It was all over the place and stuff like that. Like the soundtrack is really good. The creepiness is like out of this world. The scariness is out of this world. But like the story to it, the plot to it, it's just reckless. It's all over the fucking place and stuff like that. You have too many things going on at once, or there's too little things going on. And so, because he doesn't break down what goes on, what happens to the heretics. He does not break down what happens with why the heretics are there. Maybe he's gonna put that on with a map pack or something. Maybe explain it through there, but he didn't do that in the story. He didn't do that in the main plot. So from what the person was telling me was that Lynn, the wife, she dies at first. In the beginning of the video, he tells me she dies. But then at the end of the video, he tells me she gets away, but leaves Blake behind. I don't know. I don't know. There's probably multiple endings to it. I don't know, because at the end, the new ending that they have there, she's all clothed and everything. The only thing that was going on with her was like they were torturing her the entire time, and they were just like stretching her limbs and all that stuff. And yeah, I don't see how someone can go through that much torture and survive it. I don't see it. I don't see it as that, because yeah, like I didn't get a close look to the body. I just saw her naked. But I was expecting there to be scars in there, because it's the ending of the game. She's probably gone through a whole bunch of fucking torture, because you don't see her throughout the game. You're just seeing things that happen to Blake and all this stuff and all the trials and tribulations that happen to him. But she's been in the Christian chapel for like the first 2 parts, and then she's at the mines for the rest of the game. So I don't know. Maybe she was going through torture until she was just fine until the priest got down there, because the heretics wanted her to have the baby, but there's no baby. Which is it also has to deal with the timing of the game as well, because the timing of the game is very, very reckless as well. Because there's a whole bunch of theories going out. What if she did have the baby, and what if this actually went through like an 8 month time? I'm sitting here like that theory doesn't make sense. How can you go through torture for 8 months and still survive that? That doesn't make any sense. It does not make any damn sense. Yeah, but what if the priest finds out that where she's at, and the priest wants the baby dead, and the woman? So what if the priest finds out where she's at and then like goes to her? It doesn't make any damn sense. So back to what I was gonna originally say. So you know the first game, the cult in the first game, the organization and stuff like that, the evil organization and shit, and how they were doing testing on those patients in the first one and stuff like that, and doing a whole bunch of shit to them. The reason why this village started off as a really calm village. It started off as a really calm village. The organization does not go away. They do not go away at all. You want to know why? Because they pick specific hiding places for these little like telecommunicators to brainwash you throughout the village, and that eventually drives everyone insane at a rapid pace because it's on a loop. It's going over and over and over and over again until you go insane. So that's why you have these Christians that are so extreme to the point where they're on their beliefs, and the brainwash is to bring out your darkest, deepest secret, your darkest, deepest side, your darkest side out and flourish it. You know, like make it come out and make it like go all over, like make it be your person. That's what the brainwash is. That's what the message is from the brainwash and stuff like that. They put hidden devices throughout the whole entire village, so that way, if you destroy one, you can't find the other one without taking that some time. And then you got the thing running in a loop the entire time, and it's driving you insane very, very quickly. And you won't have the common sense to think, oh, I'm being brainwashed and shit like that, or someone's driving me insane. The organization put that stuff there and stuff like that, and the person who runs the organization is very fucking evil. Very fucking evil. From what I've seen throughout that game, very fucking evil. I've seen pikes people's asses and coming out of their fucking mouths. I've seen people hanging themselves. I've seen people just killing people the entire time. Yeah, a lot more graphic, but there's less detail to the plot, to the story. Yeah, than the first one, because they didn't try as hard on this one. Maybe because they had to go in and just take out some scenes and shit like that whenever the deadline was coming up. New game. What difficulty should I play on? Normal. 6 years later. Yeah. So Blake, okay. This is what I'm gonna end with. Okay. This is the last details that you have to know. Blake. Well, the organization. Okay. There's one more thing about the organization. Actually, they let out these blinding lights that are like EMPs and stuff like that, and like they also have a mix of insanity with it as well. I don't know if it's like a hallucination or something like that from the insanity that you go through from being so near to the devices that it's driving you insane through the loop as well. But Blake spends a lot of time above ground. Lynn spends a lot of time below ground. Guess what kind of difference that makes? The device doesn't reach below ground. Think about it. So Lynn doesn't go insane. Lynn doesn't go insane at all. But your character goes insane. This is what's going to connect to what happens. So you notice how I said earlier, the device drives you insane by bringing out your darkest side, the darkest secret that you have, and making it your person, right? So Blake's darkest secret goes way back to when he was a kid. Way back, and he's been living with it for so many years and stuff like that. And okay, so you play in two different worlds in this game. Your mental world and your in the reality world. And as the game goes more and more, as you progress through the game and as you get more insane from the loop of the devices, the mental world comes out more and more. Because in the beginning, it only comes out one time. Going through it, it comes out more frequently. So what happened was, there was three friends, three really close friends, best friends, who went to a Catholic school. Lynn, Blake, Jessica. Okay? There's a priest, a high priest in this Catholic school, who's the principal of the school. And so he doesn't mess with Lynn at all. Maybe because she's probably not cute or anything like that. But he messes with Jessica. He messes with Jessica, does so many things. No. Let me finish. Lynn has nothing to do with this priest right here. There's two different priests that you see. There's a priest from Blake's younger years, and there's the priest from the reality. Keep that in mind. So there's two different priests that you face in this. And so Jessica, I don't know, she's cute. She's, like she's in her teenage years, and she's just getting into her teenage years actually. And so the Catholic school principal says, please, does so many terrible things to Jessica. And rapes her and all of that stuff, and yeah, this story is so fucked up. It is so fucked up and stuff like that. And Jessica, quote by quote, there's a reason why I'm saying this, quote by quote, hangs herself. And so Blake knew what was going on with Jessica, but he did nothing. So when she quote by quote hung herself, that guilt. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything because he moved. He moved to a different school. He moved to a different state. I don't know, but he moved and stuff like that. So he moved before he can do anything. And Jessica was getting to the point where she was gonna start speaking up. Quote by quote hung herself. There's a reason. Quote by quote. I'm about to tell you. So the priest starts figuring out that Jessica's leaving too many hints behind, and he's getting too much guilt over what he's doing to Jessica and stuff like that. And Jessica's on the brink of telling someone now and stuff like that. So the priest, what he does is kills Jessica and makes it look like she hung herself. Yeah, that's the last thing I'm gonna tell you. That's the last thing I can remember. Because the place that the mental place that you go to throughout the game that gets more frequent and stuff like that is is a school. Is that school? And there's a dark creature that follows you around that kills you if you like don't run away from it or if you like do like a error. Because it's a trial and error game. Like it's you can't fight back, you can't do anything, which adds a better element to the scary element. But the plot was like really bad as well. So the scariness was there, the creepiness was there, the soundtrack was there. It was the plot that was the problem. So yeah, but like it's that school, and the dark creature that follows you is the priest. Is the priest of the school, like the priest of the school. It's not the priest of the reality, it's the priest of the school. And you figure that out later on at the end of the game because he shows himself. He shows himself. So, so you know how this is like a place where it's being experimented on, and there's insanity going through it and all that stuff, and yeah, right? As the game progresses, you know that Blake is slowly going insane the more time he spends in the outer ground, right? So, there's no baby, right? So, everyone's led to believe that there's a baby inside the outsider woman. But there's not. There's not. This game plays a whole bunch of mind games on you. And so everyone goes insane to the point of where everyone believes that there's a baby in there. So when Blake goes to Lynn, I don't know if it's a death scene for Lynn, and I don't know if it's a scene where Lynn runs away. But he goes over to her and he says, "There's nothing. There's nothing there." So I don't know if she dies here. I don't know if she runs away. I just don't know. But that's the reason why she runs away with leaving Blake behind, because Blake already accepted the insanity. Already let the insanity take over him. Because in the ending, it shows him with Jessica at the school, and them both kneeling down together and praying with each other. And that's him accepting the insanity. So, but yeah, that's everything.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more,
Yeah.
Well done, that's a good boy.
Like, it's not developed completely. It's like they rushed through it and didn't give a shit.
Come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on.
Yeah, the graphics on this shit is real nice.
Rost!
Oh no,
Down here!
Horizon?
Yeah.
Rost!
Yeah, that's one good thing about that game.
He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Gift from the past. Menu not available right now. So, I guess I gotta find my way out of this.
Ugh, there were rats down here.
Um,
Looks tight, but I can get through. This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
okay. Okay, so that's how you dodge roll. That's how you jump.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out. There's something up ahead.
Alright, I'm getting off for tonight. I'll see y'all later.
Alright, man.
Night.
Peace out, bro.
What's that? A dead person. There's something shiny there.
Yep. Then he's off Thursday and Friday. Then he works the weekend. I'll be back. I need some water. Holy crap.
Lights. Everywhere. How does he do this?
Oh, that's cool. Alloy just found a device. Alloy just found a device. That's the girl's name in the game.
Changed color. The door changed color too. It did it.
He doesn't know that she's not supposed to be messing around with this.
What's that? It's got a device, like the one I found.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Oh, so that's what those things are then. So I gotta find a way to those bodies then. The calves. I don't know. Okay, so I can't go back.
Director Evans, flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Okay, so what? Ah, okay. So I need my iPad then. Because there's data points in this and I want to get those. Because those things seem fun as fuck.
Record our thoughts for posterity. Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough.
What happened? Hello? Alright. Night.
What's that?
You think I fight this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi!
What's on the desk? Okay, and you said that none of these are missable, so okay.
Well, happy New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
Saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore. Seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. Seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Why did they die here? What happened to them?
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. I never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have won. Well. Maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
And pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. And these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. And starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds. dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch.